Oh shit!
Merry Christmas, everybody! But first, mate, what is the Batman Telltale? Which is all out now.
I'm going to tell you, mate. It's Telltale about Batman.
Yeah, not much to say on this story, is it? It's Telltale about Batman. But those stories can be really wild. Like, Game of Thrones was alright. Walking Dead, really good. You know, they can be up and down in the storytelling. And I've got to be said, when the first episode came out, people weren't very impressed with the old Batman.
Alright, so that's why I'm taking this one.
Yeah, I mean, this is the Batman universe. This is all you. Alright, so enjoy yourself. I hope it's a good story.
Mate. I'm going to try.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
Select character.
So, received badly with episode 1. Telltale's Batman, mate. Your thoughts?
I enjoyed it, pal.
Spoil the story for me.
I'm not spoiling the
This is
story. Here's
Telltale
the thing.
game. Tell us all about
Here's
the
the thing, right? I can't. We're going to have to talk about the story, but I'm going to do it. I'm treading on eggshells. I'm not going to tell you hardly anything. I just want to give you a feel for what the game's about, if that makes sense, okay? So, you play as both Bruce Wayne and Batman. That's
Fuck's
obvious.
sake, spoiler.
Shut up, I know, right? They're the same person? They're both two very contrasting parts of the story, which is good, Now, this is not canon, I need to stress that.
Yeah.
Which takes a lot of people out of the comfort zone in a good way. So, your family name is under scrutiny for corruption, and there's people out for retribution. Okay? And this is actually nothing to do with Bruce, but with it being his family name, he's in the fucking crosshairs now.
Right.
Under fire, mate, from people called the Children of Arkham.
Ooh.
Yeah?
So, I think the main thing to take away from this is not something that's been ripped out of the comic. This is
Absolutely
Telltale
not.
taking the universe and having fun with it.
I couldn't have put it better myself. To the point
That's why I'm me.
To the point where your allies, you can't help but feel like they're your enemy.
Good. That's
And
great.
not just that, pal. Your enemies sometimes feel like your allies.
That's really cool.
It's
That's
completely
very, very cool.
turned on its head. There's
Yeah.
some very nice movie and comic references in there, but all the way through it, we had our questions in our head, like, is this person leading us on? Is this person genuinely trying to help? And so on and so forth. It was really good. But that's literally all I can say is there's some bad Wayne history. Bruce is going to pay for it, while at the same time trying to save Gotham from the Children of Arkham.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing about that is episode 1 of the series is actually available for free.
It is.
Yeah,
so you
and then you get the rest of the full.
you can set the scene without paying a dime and then carry on at your leisure if you enjoyed it.
Would you say, before we get into the gameplay of a Telltale game, LOL, is episode 1 a good enticer for the
Very
rest of the
much.
game? Yeah, because it was very badly received. It was.
You're joking?
No, episode 1 was very badly received.
Oh my god, episode 1 for me immediately hooked.
Yeah.
Not just because it's Batman. Well, I can't say
you're
that.
a
That's
super
not
fan of
fair
the
to say.
universe. Gotta
Super
say.
fan. But the way that they did it was very, very nice. There's this game. Oh, let's go into the gameplay.
Okay,
so
sure.
obviously we've got the choice making as is custom with the Telltale and QuickTime. Now this really does emphasize on the QuickTime events because when you're Batman, you're fighting. You want to make it look cinematic, but you want to be a part of that cinema.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks so cool. It
Same
looks
things
very,
with
very
Walking
cool.
Dead, Wolf Among Us.
Yeah, exactly.
Tales of the Borderlands Never Forget, best game.
Best game, really.
Fucking
I
so
believe
good,
you
that
so.
game.
I
So
believe you
good.
so. I didn't mind. A lot of people, really, QuickTime? It's a lot of QuickTime. Yes, but when you're seeing it on screen, it's very simple QuickTime, so you're not losing what's happening on the screen.
Yeah, it's not a cinematic movie. It's just
Exactly.
It's keeping you engaged.
It's
in the
keeping you
game.
involved.
Yeah,
is the main
absolutely.
thing.
That's what Telltale. I know we're reviewing a Telltale game here on the gameplay, but quite frankly, you should probably know what you're getting into by this point with a Telltale game.
Which does bring me to my next point is, with every single Telltale I've played, and including this one, but there is good parts to redeem this title of the Telltale, is you feel like you're making arbitrary choices for an already set outcome. Which
Every
we
Telltale
expect.
game is the same. Yeah,
which we expect.
Yeah, it is not Beholder.
No.
Another name drop.
This game, though, makes you feel like your choices really do matter because they get referenced all the way through the episode,
Yeah.
and they are big choices.
And I assume we still get the review of who made what choices, like globally?
You do at the end.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do at the end. Some of them I was quite shocked about, to be
I
honest.
was too, because the last one I played was the Game of Thrones one.
Yep.
Not the best. It's all right.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's not the best, but I do like it when I look at it, and it's like if some people make some really white knight choices.
Yeah, it is crazy. We
Some
tried to
really
avoid
white
it.
knight
I wanted
choices.
the thing is, though, the kid in me wanted to play as Batman. You know,
That's difficult. That's difficult.
I don't
because
want to get
I'm
out
a
of it.
super bastard. in these
Exactly,
games.
you are a super bastard. Totally agreed. So the additions that we get in this, we get the Arkham-esque detective scenes where we get pieces and clues of a crime scene. We have to link them together to formulate what actually happened at this crime scene, and then we see what happened when we actually solve the riddle. There are parts of the game, like we discussed, is you'll be given a choice to approach this next part of the game as Bruce Wayne or Batman, which are two very contrasting
that's really
parts of the
nice.
story. Yeah. For
Can you
example,
give me an example without spoiling?
I'm going to do that now. Yeah, you'll approach someone who is a member of the Gotham, I don't know, Congress. He's like a senator. Now, this guy has made some really bad decisions. He's not a nice guy.
Poor choices.
Yeah, and you can either approach to his, his smart side, really. You know, you can speak to him as Bruce Wayne, or you can think, fuck that, I'll go and speak to him as Batman.
Yeah, you can either do it like a politically or bare knuckledy.
Bingo, bango. That was the main thing. And also, in this title, it introduced something called crowd play.
Oh.
Yeah, now crowd play is you can give your viewers a link if you are streaming it, and they can actually vote on the decisions to make, so it doesn't go down as fast. Now, the player, on the player end, can either A, just see the results and make the choice, or B, automatically let the viewers do it. So a lot of streamers have done that, which is cool.
That's really interesting because it is. I think Telltale probably recognizes just how popular these games are to stream, because everyone wants to see what choices whoever makes, which means you do get to see the usually not very significant choices difference, but at least some of them. So that's quite cool.
Exactly. So, I mean, all in all, the gameplay's it's standard Telltale, a lot more focus on the quick time, a nice little addition of the crime scene investigation, and the choice of playing as Bruce and Batman. So let's hit the conclusion, mate, with a couple of pros and cons. Yeah. So the pros, the story was insanely gripping.
Oh, I think that's all anybody wants to know. The story is amazing.
Because for me, I know my comfort zone when it comes to things that are canon, and even not canon with like the DC DC universe. This made me feel on edge about everybody.
Excellent.
And I didn't expect that. I totally didn't expect that. That was good. The fight scenes are beautifully done. They are beautifully done. They look so cool. The impacts, it's what you want to see in a Batman. Kind of like the fight scenes of Affleck as Fat Leg.
He did well.
He did well. When he was fighting, he was mashing fools. Not killing them, just beating the fucking life out of them. Brutal,
Good
exactly.
stompy-bromping.
Exactly. And as we mentioned before, the choices felt a lot less arbitrary than the other Telltale games.
Cons?
Especially when you get to... Like, for me, if I'm playing it as Batman, I did all the choices as Batman. I had to. But on the flip side, because it was a big part of the chapter as well, I also, in the back of my mind, thought, how would this have gone if I would have picked Bruce? Also, saving people.
Yeah,
you get to choose who to
Telltales,
save.
you don't save everybody, but the overall story is still
Exactly.
the same,
The
regardless
end
of whether
point's
they were
still there, but it
Yeah.
made me want to try it again just to see. So the cons. We do have a couple of cons. Now, the animation bugged out quite a few times for us. Some of it was comedic genius.
Yeah, if you can... Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't happen.
It should not
but
happen.
when it does happen, it's kind of funny. It's okay.
It's strange because with it being cinematic, the animation, when I say bugged out...
Come through it. What you're holding will make walking it much safer. Thanks, Bruce. Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
And this happened to me. I made sure from the couple of hundred that was watching when we played it live that it wasn't just us. The game did crash 3 times as well on playthrough.
Really
This was
weird.
random.
Yeah.
This was
really
random.
weird.
People suspected a memory leak. Others said it didn't happen to them. No, others said it happened more. But the most annoying thing is, this happened to me on the cinematic of the finale.
So we can't show that.
I can. I'm going to fit that in here, covering any point of spoiler, because I've reviewed the clip.
Okay.
So you're going to see a bit of a fight scene
And this is somebody.
against somebody, and that fight scene, and it just goes, beep, Batman.exe has stopped working.
So a conclusion then.
Anyone who enjoys the Telltale butterfly style effect, like we mentioned, the Tales of Borderland, Wolf Among Us, Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, even things like what was the one for the PlayStation called?
Until Dawn.
Until Dawn, yeah, that kind of thing, you know, where you want your decisions to feel like you're making an impact. And it was fun. This one disguised the set end point more than any of the other ones that I've played.
So a worthwhile twist. Don't spoil it. Don't watch the ending.
I cannot give you any more story. It's beautifully done. So yeah.
Is Bane in it?
Bane is not in it.
Dude,
oh, fuck off. That is a spoiler.
See everyone.
Well,
Grips, mate.
yeah.
Grips.
Work.
That story, beautiful.
That's all you asked for from a Telltale, isn't it?
That's-
It's a
that's-
really good story.
It's what the game is. It's a story. It's cinematic. You're just along for the ride. You're gonna like deviate it a little bit, but the story for me, because it is is canonical.
It's not
at
just a
work.
retelling of like a film. It's not like The Dark Knight or something
Exactly.
like that. It's not a
You
retelling.
don't know who your allies are. You don't know who your friends are. They've done it really, really well. You're always suspecting someone, mate. We had a bit of a gimmick on stream. Can't tell you where, mate. Bit of a spoiler. But we suspected people.
Yeah,
Friends.
I like that. Especially if you are streaming it or you do.
Yeah.
He's like getting this list together of who done it, mate.
Yeah,
A
but
bit of a whodunit.
like we mentioned at the start, like the first episode, you said to me that the first episode was not really accepted.
Yeah.
I fucking gripped,
Well,
mate.
it's always going to be subjective with
Gripped from
Telltale
the
stuff.
start,
Some
yeah.
people really dislike Telltale because there isn't much gameplay. It's like, well, it's been a lot
It's
of Telltale games now.
yeah. If you
should
get
be
this,
into that.
you don't hardly do anything. Well done, mate. Telltales have been out for what, 6 years?
Yeah,
5
years and years and years. And I also think it's really good that what they did in this one is take a universe that we all know and love and characters that we all know and love and then say, yeah, but we're going to tell a different story with it. And I think there's a good market for that. Because when they did Game of
absolutely.
Thrones, it was everybody we expected behaving how we expected them to behave.
Yeah, it was a side story that had to run in with their story.
Yeah, take these really cool characters and put a little... As long as it doesn't go too far so it's crazy, but, you know, there's still those iconic
This is
characters.
more like a what if.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, if you enjoyed that one, please check out our previous Mate's What's. And you can also check the VOD of Andy playing down below. All that good stuff. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody. And if you're watching this way after Christmas, I hope you had a good Christmas.
Hazekiri.
This means trouble.
Does it?
Many cuts. One death.